Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm starting off on stretched hair, which I've already sectioned. You can watch my previous video above to see how I stretch my hair for braiding and other protective styles. So what I do next is rub my hands in some shea butter for slip, and then I take my Afro Kinky braid and start unraveling it and fluffing it out. I love using Afro Kinky bulk because it's the longest in the Afro Kinky family, and I find that it's also the softest. It's also a much cheaper alternative to Mali braids. Afro Kinky costs about 250 to 300 bob depending on where you buy it from. I use roughly 2.5 to 3 packets to do this style. Because this is a protective style, the next step is to protect my hair, which will be wrapped up under the braid. I make sure that my hair is completely covered by using two methods, either the twist or the braid method. For the twist method, I part my hair into two sections. I then take my Afro Kinky braid and place it in the middle of these two sections. Together with my hair, I twist the right section clockwise and the left section anti-clockwise, and this forms the motion of a twist. It may take a bit of time to get the motion right, but after a few times it becomes quite easy. And don't worry guys, this actually doesn't have to be neat because we'll be wrapping up the hair anyway. So I twist my hair to about mid-length, but you can actually twist this up to where your hair ends. For the braiding method, I take the Afro Kinky braid and place it underneath my hair. At this point, I'll have 3 sections. 2 of those will be the Afro Kinky braid, and the third and middle section will be my own hair. I then proceed to do a 3-strand braid. Again, you can have a look at my previous video above to see how I do a braid or a matuta. So guys, we're almost there. What's left is wrapping up our braid or twist into a faux lock. I take my Afro Kinky braid and make sure to start wrapping it at the base of my hair. I do this by moving it in an anti-clockwise motion. And I keep checking to see how long I want the lock to be by measuring it up against the other locks that I've done. When I'm satisfied with the length, I take a piece of the kinky braid and start wrapping it back up. But I don't do this for the entire length, just a few centimeters to make sure that the ends don't unravel. I then tie 2 knots and cut off the parts of the kinky braid that I don't need. And finally, I rub the lock between my palms to smooth it out, and I'm done. Thank you for staying with me till the end of this video, and I hope that you found it easy to follow. If you have a question or comment, do leave them below and I'll be sure to get back to you. And stay tuned to my next video where I'll be showing you how I curl my faux locks. Thank you for watching and see you next time.